When thinking back throughout life, there's a lot of instances that you are going through that are really difficult that you wish would end immediately. You're suffering, or a situation that you're in, a loved one passed, whatever it may be, and you want it to end now. And then on the other hand, you have life experiences that you wish would last forever and that you could stay in that place as long as you can. But the reality is, everything is temporary. And now you can look at this one or two ways. Either good, that you know the bad won't last forever, or bad, that the good won't last forever. And I think it's important just as humans to be able to be okay and come to the understanding that, wow, I'm lucky that I was even able to feel this or experience something on this deep of level. And for me, recently, I've gone through some heartbreak, and it really, I think, changes you as a person going through heartbreak. This is kind of my second big heartbreak that I've had in my life. And I feel like every time I get to the point of heartbreak or experiencing it, I always come out on the other end of it better than the person I was at the beginning of that. I really take the bad and come out with the good. So just shifting your mindset of, oh no, like a victim mentality, like poor me, this happened to me, like think of it as a learning experience and just realize that everything truly is temporary and your happiness will come back one day, and you have to be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I think instead of being sad about knowing that every good thing must come to an end, you have to be okay with just living in the moment and take it all in and experience it for what it is in that very moment, because you know nothing's going to last forever. So you have to take full advantage of that very moment. And I think this is one of the reasons why people are so obsessed with being on their phone and recording everything or taking so many pictures instead of being present in the actual moment, because they want to capture their happiness in a memory because they know they're not able to experience it again. So they want to be able to look back and reflect on a happy moment that brought them joy, so they can relive that moment over and over again because it's not possible to actually do it themselves. And this makes a lot of sense to me. Like, I've recently seen like the video of Times Square or wherever it was, that during the ball drop or wherever it was at midnight, every single person just had their phones up, like recording it, looking at their screens and not actually being present. And I think that is a key factor into knowing that everything is temporary. And I think there's two different approaches to life that scare people. One is everything being temporary, and another is something being permanent forever. Both situations scare us as people. But today I'm mainly focusing on everything being temporary. And I like this saying, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. Shout out my boy Dr. Seuss, giving us one of the hardest bars of the century. But in all honesty, I know I talk a lot about this in different situations or different levels of it on my channel, and it's truly just shifting your mindset. And I think that's what it really comes down to when you're trying to achieve something, or even think of something or process something, is just shifting your mindset, because everything can have a negative or positive mindset, and it really truly depends on how you perceive it and look at it. Just knowing that everything is temporary can be a beautiful thing, because you know that you're going to have a clean slate in a few days, a few weeks, a few months time. You know, everything kind of happens at a different rate. So just knowing that you can be whoever you truly want to be in the future, because everything is temporary unless you have the mindset that it's not. Take my heartbreak, for instance. I could have stayed in that sunken mindset of, oh no, like, wow, this sucks, like I feel so bad, and like I'm gonna feel like this forever, and hold myself there, which sometimes it's hard to get out of that. But being willing to step into it and knowing that, okay, this is how I feel now, but I know that in the future I will not be this down bad. Or for example, looking back on my high school days with my friends, they were some of the greatest times that I've had with my friends. And I think anybody who's in high school or college should really be truly grateful for the opportunity to be around your friends or just people in general that are the same age as you, because once you get older, it gets a lot harder. But, that's okay. That's what makes that time so magical. And just be able to reflect and look back on things with gratitude, because you should be grateful for everything that you've gone through, because it has got you to the point that you're at today and the person that you are today. And you truly don't know that you're living in the good old days until those times are past. So try to just be present and absorb all of the good things that are happening around you, or the bad things. Just let them come as they are, and just be able to experience that and be okay with it. Because imagine riding on a roller coaster of life that goes in a straight line with no ups and downs. That'd be pretty boring. So, sometimes you have to be on the downswing to know what it's like to be on the upswing. But just know that the downs won't last forever and the ups won't last forever, and what goes up must come down. Life kind of happens in a funny way where a lot of people want to be able to experience a certain thing, and you have to truly go through the hard things in order to get it or to understand it. And as my boy Kanye would say, had to do wrong in order to do you right, gotta go through it in order to give advice. It's the price of the litty nights. I could spit bars all day, but you know what I'm saying. You have to go through your current situation in order to truly understand and comprehend, or give advice to some other people that are going through it but can't see it on the other side of the door. And it's truly those hard times that give you the clarity to have some of the best times of your life, or the litty nights. So just understand that if you want something that's really good, just know you're going to have to go through the bad or some hard times, but it's only temporary. So just knowing that pushing through it will give you the results that you're looking for. I used to have this saying that I would tell myself when I was younger, and I don't know exactly why I would say this, but I would say to myself, nothing matters now, all that matters is later. And I took this mindset into a lot of different aspects of my life, especially sports and training, because sometimes it does suck a lot, like weight training or endurance or anything like that you're putting your body through some type of hardship. And just going into that mindset with a lot of different aspects throughout life can really change your mindset and perspective on how you should approach different situations. Because yes, something might matter a lot now, but in the future, it might not matter at all. And just know that everything is truly temporary. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment down below any topics that you'd like me to discuss, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.